You might think you're doing everything right for your health, but what if I told you that some of your daily habits are secretly destroying your kidneys? Yep, even the little things, the ones you don't even notice, could be leading you straight down the path to chronic kidney disease. It's shocking, isn't it? Most people don't realize how closely kidney health is tied to seemingly innocent choices, like skipping that glass of water or reaching for another painkiller. And if you're living with high blood pressure or diabetes, these habits can hit your kidneys even harder, accelerating damage without you even knowing it. But here's the kicker: you don't have to make drastic changes to start healing your kidneys. In fact, the solution is simpler than you might think, and it all starts with identifying these 10 hidden habits that could be sabotaging your kidney health. And hey, if you find this video helpful, don't forget to share it with someone who might need this information too. Let's help others take care of their kidney health. It's amazing how something as simple as holding in your pee can cause so much damage, right? The truth is, when you regularly hold it in, you're just delaying the inevitable. Your body needs to flush out toxins and waste that your kidneys filter. Keeping that trapped in your system can lead to urinary tract infections and even kidney stones, and trust me, nobody wants to deal with that kind of pain. The smart move is to listen to your body and hit the restroom when it calls. Now, let's talk about the more serious consequences, like the strain it puts on your bladder. Over time, holding in urine can weaken your bladder muscles, making it harder to empty completely. Imagine the frustration of having to go to the bathroom multiple times and still feeling like it's not enough. For those who already have high blood pressure or are dealing with chronic kidney disease, holding it in can make things worse, putting even more stress on your kidneys, which are already working hard. And of course, there's the issue of kidney stones. When urine is held back, minerals that should be flushed out start to crystallize. These tiny stones can grow, eventually causing pain you'll never forget. Avoiding this pain is simple: listen to your body's signals. So, the next time you think about holding it in, remember how it can impact your kidney health. And while we're at it, we'll dive into something else people tend to overuse soon. We all know the relief that painkillers like ibuprofen can bring after a long day or a throbbing headache. But here's the thing: popping these pills too often comes with a hidden cost. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, like ibuprofen, may reduce your pain, but they also reduce blood flow to your kidneys. Over time, this can cause permanent damage. It's like your kidneys are working overtime with less energy, and eventually they start to wear down. Think about it this way: your kidneys are the body's natural filter, and when you consistently use NSAIDs, you're throwing off their balance. If you're someone managing chronic kidney disease or dealing with high blood pressure, the situation can get even more complicated. These medications can make it harder for your kidneys to do their job efficiently, leading to long-term damage that could have been avoided with a bit of caution. So, before reaching for that bottle of ibuprofen next time, consider whether there are other ways to manage your discomfort. For example, instead of relying on painkillers regularly, you might explore alternatives like physical therapy, massage, or even herbal remedies. These options can help ease pain without adding stress to your kidneys. Plus, drinking plenty of water keeps your kidneys hydrated, helping them process and eliminate toxins better. It all ties together, and as we'll see, hydration plays an even bigger role in keeping your kidneys healthy. Staying hydrated isn't just about quenching your thirst. It's a fundamental part of keeping your kidneys in good shape. When you don't drink enough water, your kidneys have a harder time filtering waste from your blood, which can lead to kidney damage over time. Think of your kidneys like a coffee filter. Without enough water, that filter gets clogged, making it harder to do its job. It's no wonder chronic kidney disease and kidney stones are common in people who stay dehydrated. Not drinking enough water also puts you at higher risk for developing high blood pressure. When your body is dehydrated, your blood vessels can constrict, leading to increased pressure. This not only puts stress on your heart but also on your kidneys, which have to work even harder to regulate your blood flow and filter out toxins. The simple act of drinking a few extra glasses of water a day can make all the difference in keeping your kidneys running smoothly. If you're struggling to stay hydrated, try carrying a water bottle with you throughout the day. You can even set reminders on your phone to sip water regularly. Another helpful tip is to eat more water-rich foods like cucumbers and watermelon. By staying hydrated, you're doing more than just avoiding thirst. You're giving your kidneys the fuel they need to keep filtering out the bad stuff. And speaking of things that overload the kidneys, let's talk about salt. Salt might make your food taste better, but too much of it can spell disaster for your kidneys. When you consume excessive amounts of salt, your kidneys have to work overtime to process it. Over time, this can lead to high blood pressure, which is one of the leading causes of chronic kidney disease. It's like adding extra weight to your kidneys' workload, making it harder for them to function properly. The more salt you eat, the more you increase your chances of long-term kidney damage. High salt intake doesn't just affect your kidneys, it has a ripple effect throughout your entire body. Too much salt causes water retention, which increases blood volume and puts pressure on your heart and blood vessels. If you already have high blood pressure, eating too much salt can quickly make things worse. The kidneys, in turn, struggle to keep up, and this constant strain can lead to kidney damage over time. It's a cycle that can be broken by making small, conscious changes in your diet. One way to reduce your salt intake is by cutting back on processed foods, which are notorious for being loaded with sodium. You can also try using herbs and spices to flavor your meals instead of relying on salt. A little garlic, pepper, or even lemon juice can go a long way in making food delicious without harming your kidneys. And speaking of processed foods, that brings us to the next culprit in line. Processed foods may be convenient, but they come with a hidden cost: your kidney health. These foods are loaded with sodium, sugar, and unhealthy fats, all of which put a heavy strain on your kidneys. Imagine your kidneys as the filter system of your body. When you constantly consume processed foods, that filter becomes clogged with the extra workload. Over time, this increases your risk of developing chronic kidney disease and can exacerbate other conditions like high blood pressure or diabetes. Eating too many processed foods can lead to weight gain, which in turn puts even more pressure on your kidneys. Your kidneys are already responsible for filtering your blood, and when they're overburdened with the extra salt and unhealthy fats from processed foods, it's like making them run a marathon every day. Plus, the additives and preservatives in these foods can further increase your risk of kidney stones and high blood pressure. It's a lot to handle, especially if your kidneys are already under stress. So what's the alternative? Focus on whole, fresh foods. Incorporate more fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains into your diet. Not only will this lighten the load on your kidneys, but it will also improve your overall health. Next time you're tempted by that bag of chips or fast food meal, remember what's really at stake. And before you move on, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can continue learning how to protect your kidney health. And speaking of things that can easily go unnoticed, let's dive into how ignoring high blood pressure affects your kidneys. High blood pressure is often called the silent killer for a reason. It creeps up on you with no obvious symptoms, but its impact on your kidneys can be devastating. When blood pressure stays elevated for long periods, it damages the blood vessels in your kidneys, reducing their ability to filter waste from your blood. Over time, this leads to chronic kidney disease and can even cause kidney failure if left unchecked. Ignoring high blood pressure isn't just a heart problem, it's a direct threat to your kidney health. Many people don't realize that their kidneys are working overtime when blood pressure is high. The increased pressure forces the kidneys to work harder to filter your blood, which can cause scarring in the small blood vessels inside the kidneys. This scarring reduces their efficiency, leading to the buildup of waste and toxins in the body. If you already have diabetes or a family history of kidney problems, ignoring high blood pressure could speed up the damage. Monitoring your blood pressure regularly is a simple, proactive step you can take to protect your kidneys. You can invest in a home blood pressure monitor or even make use of free machines at local pharmacies. By keeping your blood pressure in check, you're also safeguarding your kidneys from long-term damage. And while we're talking about things that can sneak up on you, let's look at the role sugar plays in kidney health. Sugar might give you that sweet satisfaction, but it comes with a bitter side effect, especially when it comes to your kidneys. Consuming too much sugar can lead to weight gain and increases your risk of diabetes, which is one of the leading causes of chronic kidney disease. When blood sugar levels are consistently high, it damages the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys, making it harder for them to filter waste. Over time, this damage adds up, putting your kidney health in serious jeopardy. For many people, it's easy to overlook how much sugar sneaks into their diet. It's not just about candy or desserts. Sugar is hidden in everything from sodas to salad dressings. The problem is, when your blood sugar spikes regularly, it forces your kidneys to work overtime, trying to process that extra glucose. This strain weakens their filtering ability, and if diabetes isn't well managed, it can lead to kidney failure. The kidneys are resilient, but even they have their limits when faced with constant sugar overload. Cutting back on sugar doesn't mean giving up sweetness altogether. There are plenty of alternatives that can satisfy your sweet tooth without harming your kidneys, like using natural sweeteners such as stevia or opting for fruits. Reducing sugar is especially crucial if you're already at risk for diabetes or high blood pressure. And while we're talking about habits that hurt your kidneys, there's one habit that packs an even bigger punch: smoking. Smoking is one of those habits that harms your entire body, but it's especially cruel to your kidneys. When you smoke, you reduce blood flow to your kidneys, depriving them of the oxygen and nutrients they need to function properly. Over time, this increases the risk of chronic kidney disease, and if you already have conditions like high blood pressure or diabetes, smoking worsens them, creating a dangerous cocktail for your kidney health. It's like trying to drive a car without enough fuel. Eventually, things break down. What's even more alarming is that smoking raises the risk of kidney cancer. The harmful chemicals in cigarettes don't just affect your lungs. They travel through your bloodstream, directly impacting your kidneys. Over time, these toxins damage the kidney's delicate tissues, making it harder for them to filter waste. If you're already dealing with issues like high blood pressure, the added strain of smoking can accelerate kidney damage significantly. Quitting smoking is, without a doubt, one of the best things you can do for your kidneys and your overall health. It's not an easy task, but the benefits are undeniable. There are countless resources to help you quit, from nicotine patches to support groups. Every day you go without smoking is a day your kidneys get stronger. And speaking of things that can overload your kidneys, let's talk about how excessive alcohol affects them. A drink here and there might seem harmless, but excessive alcohol consumption can take a serious toll on your kidneys. Alcohol dehydrates your body, which makes your kidneys work harder to maintain the right balance of fluids and electrolytes. Over time, this constant strain can lead to kidney damage and increase your risk of chronic kidney disease. Your kidneys are like a filtration system, and when they're overloaded with alcohol, they struggle to do their job effectively, leaving your body more vulnerable to toxins. Drinking too much alcohol also impacts your high blood pressure, a major risk factor for kidney disease. Alcohol increases blood pressure, which puts extra pressure on your kidneys. If you're someone who already struggles with diabetes or high blood pressure, drinking heavily compounds the damage. The more alcohol you consume, the harder it is for your kidneys to keep up, making them work overtime just to maintain your body's natural balance. Cutting back on alcohol, or even better, avoiding it altogether, is a smart move for your kidney health. If you enjoy social drinking, consider switching to lower alcohol options or alternating drinks with water to stay hydrated. Small changes can make a big difference in how your kidneys function. Now, let's not forget one of the biggest factors in kidney damage: how well you manage your diabetes. Managing diabetes isn't just about controlling blood sugar. It's also about protecting your kidneys. Poor management of diabetes is the leading cause of kidney failure. When blood sugar levels are too high for too long, it damages the small blood vessels in the kidneys, making it harder for them to filter waste properly. Over time, this damage can lead to chronic kidney disease and, in severe cases, complete kidney failure. It's a reminder that taking care of your blood sugar isn't just about feeling better, it's about saving your kidneys. For those with diabetes, every high blood sugar spike is like a tiny hit to your kidneys. It doesn't happen overnight, but gradually the damage adds up. If you're also dealing with high blood pressure, the risk multiplies. The good news is that controlling your diabetes through proper diet, exercise, and medication can slow down or even prevent kidney damage. Simple habits like monitoring your blood sugar and staying active can go a long way in protecting your kidneys in the long run. For anyone struggling with managing diabetes, it's crucial to seek help. Working with a doctor or nutritionist to develop a management plan can significantly reduce the strain on your kidneys. Plus, by controlling your diabetes, you're giving your kidneys the break they need to function properly. And after learning all these ways to protect your kidney health, you're well on your way to making better decisions every day. Now that you know the hidden habits that could be damaging your kidneys, the big question is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to keep ignoring the signals your body is sending, or will you take control and start making changes today? Your kidneys are working tirelessly to keep you healthy, but they need your help. Think about it. How many of these habits are part of your daily routine? It's time to reflect, take action, and protect one of your most vital organs. If you're serious about your kidney health, now is the perfect moment to start applying what you've learned. Which of these changes will you make first? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear about your journey. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on important tips that could save your health. Let's take this journey together, one step at a time.